Want a business you love that pays you well? Want a lifestyle where you can do what you want, when you want? Then you are in the right spot. It's time to overcome online overwhelm with OnlineMasterPlanSeries.com. Here's your host and one of the OMS mentors, Laura Waage.
So Heather, what is the biggest mistake that you see online entrepreneurs make?
I love this question because this is the very thing that holds most online entrepreneurs back, and that is not understanding how to delegate. So trying to learn everything themselves and then expecting too much if they actually do go and delegate. So for example, they go on Odesk or they go on Elance and they're trying to find somebody to do the stuff for them. And then they somehow think that that person's going to be perfectly trained up and ready to just do what they want them to do. And that's not the case as well. So I've seen the whole thing of, I guess the whole thing of delegation just really sort of holds people back because their expectations around how it works is confusing as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the major shifts for me personally was when I started taking ownership of the fact that people could only execute as well as I trained them to do. So one thing that I personally do, as you know, is I make videos, and then that's what I give to the people that I delegate tasks to, so that way I set clear expectations as to how I want it done. And then I can go ahead and balance the fact that I am a control freak with the fact that I need to delegate or I'll always stay small, if that makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. And another thing about that, as far as training and giving those tasks, I think a lot of people forget the power of communicating your vision and actually getting buy-in to what you want to accomplish as a business. It's strange. I found that when you're outsourcing, it's a very different sort of beast than hiring somebody, because when you hire an employee in your business, they go through this whole sort of setup phase of understanding your business and their job descriptions. But when you're delegating and outsourcing, it's a different thing where you're just kind of throwing little tasks at people, and then there's no buy-in and there's no understanding of the why behind it. So like what you're saying, that the little trainings are really smart. I use Jing and some of those little screen videos as well to teach people, but also really getting the buy-in of where you're headed and how they fit into that.
That's it for this episode. Don't let your next promising idea stop dead in its tracks because your overwhelm gets in the way. You need our free tips. Head on over to overcomeonlineoverwhelm.com now.